I'm only gonna use my other players for the count. Just going for this shit. Fat man. Fat man.
Wow, his man really tipped the fucking ball.
What's the score, Jordan?
Still 6-10.
You losing?
1 yard line.
You losing?
Yeah, I'm at the 1. You get in there. Touchdown.
I got all yellow on them. No. What's your podcast at, Cookie? Just put it up, pussy, and put it inside the other chat. You away. Yeah, see chat, that shit. Draft league.
Oh, yeah, I got broadcast that.
Tim got broadcast. Broadcast, bitch.
Broadcast. Right now. Forfeit. Okay, if you lose, you still make the Super Bowl.
Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since his franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I'm the witness.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
14-10,
I ain't used this in a minute.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do.
What he got, bitch?
You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Pass interference. Throw the flag. Thank you. Pass interference.
2nd down. Here's Barkley.
Look, fake.
Works his way forward for a couple.
Dummy, that doesn't mean anything.
We just saw a great example.
No, it don't.
I'm so glad you put this stuff on real stuff, yo.
Reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
I threw a pick, and he was running downfield, and then they called roughing the passer out of nowhere. So I got the ball back.
They'll try to run for it.
You could have fucking me over.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for the Jags' first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized. Like said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 25-yard line. First down, and they stick with Eckler.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Read it.
On second down, Barkley.
I didn't even get to do a move. He did that shit on himself.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
21 thing.
Yeah, well.
Throwing his Allen on third.
The fuck? Come on, yo. Don't do no fake ass shit like that, man. He threw it to you. You should have picked it. I wouldn't even be mad.
As it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight.
Nigga wide open, he threw it to you. I wouldn't even be fucking mad.
His kick is good. Every possession
wide
in the
open.
postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
You can't be wide open when you throwing this shit
into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Oh, man, that bitch out. Come on, that early. Now we gonna go here.
What? Lady! I'm coming for you, son! I'm coming for you, son! Watch out, watch out!
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
Yeah, bitch, you better run away from me.
Across the 25 before being tackled. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Hey, bitch, come on.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What the fuck is he all fucking shit, man? I don't even see him moving. He must have left that. Oh my God, what I missed?
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You think they drive now?
On second and 7.
Wilson.
He's going to go for a big play on field.
No, Yo, he would have caught that, I would have been pissed.
And now they face a third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back to their heels.
We here. They take that punt.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call.
Nah, bitch, you ain't past 50, you below the 50. 48. No, bitch, that's a punt. You not, yo, cheating.
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Alright.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Oh shit, you tripping. Had a touchdown. Yo, you had a touchdown, dummy. I audibled into the wrong shit. Literally had a touchdown. I ain't even catch them. We had a straight touchdown.
Throw complete to Dorsett. Right about 20
Dummy.
yards on the pickup.
Nigga had a
Officially, they'll say
touchdown.
it's going to go for 19.
No, you're not, bitch. You
I don't
cheated,
believe that
bitch.
this
You
opening
supposed to
drive
punt
is
the ball.
surprising to either
You
one of us
supposed to
after the
punt the
time
ball,
we
bitch.
spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon. And that's what they've done.
Nowhere. Nowhere.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to go on top for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Got an open man, it's Radley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken.
The bitch keep running. No, that's it. That shit is on. As long as you don't do it back-to-back, I'm going to quit you do it back-to-back.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
I'm just saying, as long as you don't. All right, all I said, as long as you don't. That's all I said.
But they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the
all
way
I said, as long as you don't. All I said, as long as you don't. I ain't say you wasn't doing nothing. All I said, as long as you don't.
But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Wow. How the fuck I keep getting
but
stuck
only 2
like
yards
that,
to show for it.
Here go the blitz.
I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Then I can't audible. Yeah, because this shit down.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the second quarter.
No, but I know it's going to happen again. That's why I don't use it.
An extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Shit dumb.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Coleman. Room here to run. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
How the fuck it feel like he's running slow?
A good one as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's John Rose. Look, running like he tiptoeing in the Jordans.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Barkley on first down, running into a wall as he's stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
These niggas block. This is going to be touchdowns if they block.
On second down.
Look at this shit. Look at that shit. It's so fake, yo.
Get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he's got the
I'm just saying, why my niggas running so slow? They all 95 feet.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. From midfield, here's Allen.
I'll take it.
That's complete to John Ross. Down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They go play action here.
You ran over there.
Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football.
I said 5 yards lost. How think it's 5 yards long? I ran to the line. Dummy, I was not that far back, dummy. They capped me now.
But the end result was the
Yo,
same.
there's no way I was that far back, yo. That shit looked as fake as
shit. Got to be
shit.
careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Check that, check that.
5 wide. Hey, wahoo! Let's go, defense.
Hey, come on, what is wrong with you? You need a... Well, I know what to do for you.
Let's put them on the buses.
AFC title game, second quarter action. 2 minutes to play.
I picked a whole different formation. You shouldn't even be tired. What's up?
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. On 2nd and 15 now. Allen. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
I hit his hand.
Picked up by
Look, niggas falling. Yo, come on with the fake shit, dummy. Come on, dummy.
So that's
I threw that shit high, dummy. Look at this, look at this.
We look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
On,
maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now on 2nd and 13, Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
You're trash. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
As he gets this one away.
What's the score? Yo, why did you
give him 11 yards that time on the return? And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
21-20?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Get ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Right now, under 100 yards of total offense.
That was the most
first, now second and 10. Allen gonna throw. Going deep downfield for loss. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
I caught it. I caught that.
Down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Get the fuck out of here.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A 77-yard punt return. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
That nigga nice. That nigga don't suck.
And we always talk about kick returns being so exciting on kickoffs. Punt return almost equally exciting.
Typically, we talk about the kickoff return being the most exciting 10 seconds in football. Let's just cut it in half for a punt return and make it the most exciting 5 seconds in football. It's a great, glamorous, dashing play.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
That nigga don't suck, though. You're cool, though.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people think...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game, as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with...
I'm faster than him. I'm 10 times faster. Yeah. Shit, me? Phil goes at 94.
For a Dolphins touchdown. Philip Dorsett.
I knew you thought I was baiting it. That's exactly why I ran back.
The Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
If a nigga that's X-Factor can't tackle him, he's not stopping 6 times from running.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Why is John? What?
They can't hang with us. Mike Full. Hey, Charlie.
Throwing on first down is Allen.
Look at my line. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? Shit fake, yo. That shit wasn't even realistic. They had fucking the nigga at the running back. That shit dumb. I already wasted time out because of that shit acting stupid. Shit dumb, yo.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further. And oh, it's blocked.
Hey, no chance to do anything.
And the Jags get it.
Look, running slow as shit.
But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the
really
extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now? Much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more blocks.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
and get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now Saquon.
He got him getting tackled by niggas like that. Nigga didn't get tackled by niggas like that. Oh, dang.
9 yards is the pickup there.
Oh,
They'll have a 2nd and 1.
152 fighter. Jump. Alert.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Allen, they'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Come on, yo.
Now Barkley stripped of the football. And this is picked up.
Jalen Maverick made Saquon fumble. Come on, dummy. Be legit, dummy. Dummy, that's a corner. Dummy, that's a fucking corner.
Up and say, geez, what did he do?
Why did they Jalen Maverick?
Defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Saquon, dummy. He didn't come Low put the nigga out for a whole game.
It's Wilson. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the draw play, Coleman. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard,
yo.
had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance.
That for a fact.
And come away with nothing.
None of them niggas.
Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they
same nigga that just made them fumble.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
56.
I know, that's the nigga that they grabbed him with the little elbow brace on. Bobby Wagner's the only hit on your team.
Here. This is Ross with it. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Look.
And the return will stop right around the 25.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Wilson, and a diving grab. I think he got that, yes.
Complete to number 9. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Back now in Jacksonville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Here's Wilson to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
0-0. Took right. That's it.
On third down, Wilson.
How
And
was he
able to
doing
find
wrong?
Dorsett. A Miami first down and a 14-yard pickup.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive. Third down. Spectacular catch. Turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. They will run again with Coleman. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. To throw is Wilson. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
Check three.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. Open man is Ross, complete. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. John Ross. 99 yards. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Here's Wilson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Wilson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Von Miller in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 37-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Safarian Jenkins has it. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
I do it, yo. That's supposed to be all the way in front of him over there.
Coverage. Just nothing there.
He's not even breaking his route yet.
Times. We've seen the interceptions, of course.
Look,
he's
why
really
is
been
that
through
shit
the
so
ringer,
close to
hasn't
him?
he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's going to be caught. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Paris Campbell there to make the grab. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the the toe to the leather on that one. Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 16-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
Right there.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. He will push his way down to about the 14. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Allen off the play fake. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Hey, Orbit.
One final shot, they'll look to throw, and it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Wilson wants to throw it. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, you know, make it tough for them to come out the gate strong next year? Only time will tell. But they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't
She is Princess Jasmine.